Well, it's been a couple of weeks, but welcome back to the golf course rehab project, and we have a lot of updates today. We're getting super close to the finish line. Well, I say super close, but we're decently close, and there's gonna be a bunch of little stuff left to do. But let's start on the outside of the house, because I think it looks a whole lot different. So you guys remember that we had like this worn out mulch bed and everything through this whole area. So they cut in a whole new bed for rock here, and then laid new sod down. Don't mind the fallen light post that is still dead. And same thing, sod here used to be mulch there. And we went with rock instead of mulch because rock's much lower maintenance. You don't have to replace it every year. And I shouldn't say replace, but mulch, you've got to come through every year, add more mulch and rake it in to keep it looking fresh. Rock, you're one and done. A little bit more expensive, but one and done for sure. I just think it made the front of the house look so much better. Or that was all overgrown there. Everything here was overgrown. Our landscapers put in a couple boulders here, and same thing. There were like these kind of falling apart retaining walls back there, and it's a little wet, so I don't want to go cruising through there yet. Plus, my landscaper already told me today, don't walk on the new sod. He's kind of particular about that. I don't blame him, because if I go messing it up, he's got to redo it, which sucks for me because I got to pay for it. It sucks for him because he's got to do work twice. But yeah, there's the other bed, and we'll cut a couple pictures in, maybe a couple still shots from previous videos of what this mess looked like in case you guys didn't see them. But if you haven't seen them, go back and check them out. And if you haven't yet, subscribe button. We need to pressure wash and clean that guy there. I think since somebody mowed that light over, we should just change this one too. Get something a little bit more up to date. It doesn't look quite so old. So let's take a cruise around the side of the house. I haven't walked down the side yet, so I don't even know what it looks like. Let's see how mucky this is. All right, this isn't bad. And there's no fresh sod here. But you guys remember, there was brick pavers that were just falling apart all along here. Rock's done here. And he says he's about 85% finished. So he's got some stuff left to do, which we can see as we come around the corner here. And this, I mean, this is the biggest change here in the back. This was all completely overgrown above the roof. Hot mess. Now it's some properly sized greenery placed. As we wrap around to the back, again, this is another spot where we should definitely throw a picture of what this mess looked like before. Basically looking at it from this corner, you couldn't see a couple of the windows there. You couldn't see those windows. That was grown all the way up. It was just horrible. This was an overgrown mess, which is still kind of a mess. This is gonna get all sodded. And then we got the real boss sitting back there hanging out, enjoying the weather. It is beautiful out. But yeah, I like how we cut a couple extra flower beds in here off the corners of this patio. How do you guys like the patio? Now, this is sad. I should remember this. I don't remember if I showed you guys the patio finished or under construction, or if last time it was just like a still dug out hole like a swimming pool. But what do you guys think? Instead of stamped concrete, that's what we rolled with. And then for the stair, we just did a couple of blocks. Yeah, and we've got a roadblock, and then we did these capstones on top of it. I think they look super good. And then I'm not gonna walk around this side of the house because that's the side that's like super swampy, and it's just more of the same thing. I think once everything's done behind me with the sod, I think it's gonna look great. So let's jump inside and see how things are progressing in here. But forewarn you, it's a disaster in here. I kind of forgot carpet was coming today, and we had a bunch of stuff in the rooms that carpet was going in. One of my buddies came by and hurried up and just threw everything out of the rooms. That way we weren't in the carpet guy's way. So, and paint is done. I know you guys have seen part of the paint in the past, but it is finito except for touch-ups. Mesh suite's done, ceiling fans up, some nice, super nice carpet in here. I did a much higher grade carpet throughout the master suite than I did in the other bedrooms. The stuff in the other bedrooms is still like 5 tiers above builder grade. It's still really nice feeling carpet, but this is just like next level. And I feel like in this price point of house, if you're gonna have carpet, do nice carpet. Bathroom is still under construction. You'll see that we no longer have brass hardware. Got all the hardware changed out for black. And then our shower is just waiting for glass. And then all the shower controls, shower heads, and all the plumbing fixtures. Same thing, there will be a freestanding tub here, which we're just waiting on plumbers for that one. And they had 2 old sconces in the wall there, and we were gonna cap them off, not use them, but we figured, since there's gonna be a freestanding tub there, we might as well throw a couple lights up. And yes, I know there's different color lights. There were just random bulbs laying around in the house. Guys threw them in just so we had light. Quick last view of the shower before all the stuff goes in. We got our shelf in the back. And again, that's gonna be glass wall there. Controls, shower head. If there's not enough water in that shower, I don't know what to tell you. And then the closet, carpet in there. We're leaving all of the organizers. We're going to change the light fixtures. I am slacking on light fixtures. I've only bought some of them. I bought the ceiling fans. I tell you, out of all the things in a construction project that I love, one thing I absolutely hate picking out, friggin' light fixtures. Every single house we've either built or rehabbed, The part that I have the hardest thing making decisions on, light fixtures. Everything else I can make a decision, snap of a finger, blink of an eye, zero issues whatsoever. And I just know they're the right decisions. Light fixtures, I struggle with all the time. So our kind of like office area, and then our formal dining room. And these were carpet when we bought the house, and it really didn't make sense to tile them or do anything like that. So we just wanted to put new fresh carpet in. Still need to pick out a chandelier for this thing. We just replaced the ceiling fan with something a little more modern for this guy. And then down through here, we've got a bit more of a mess as we come through for the bathroom, which, again, carpet here. But the bathroom, yeah, it's a mess. But our vanity's got to get mounted. We got to get a mirror. Still need to order that fixture. Shower, same thing. We're just waiting on plumbing fixtures for that. And hopefully we have plumbing fixtures tomorrow or the beginning of next week. One last bedroom to check out on this side. And same thing, we have got a little bit of work to do on the outside. We've got to clean that window because that was just all shrubs, completely grown over, leaning on the window, looked horrible. Once that's cleaned up, we're gonna have a great view of the golf course. And then once our eyesore of the back is finished, I think that's gonna look pretty nice. So that pretty much wraps up the update for this project. I have been slacking horribly. I need to get you guys over to our other flip house that you guys have seen a few videos on. That house is 100% finished, was 100% finished, had inspection done, disaster. I'm gonna shoot a whole video just about inspections, some of the things that can go wrong, and if you're flipping houses, why it could be advantageous to have a pre-inspection done before you even put it on the market, just to make sure there's nothing major that you didn't miss, like a roof. With that said, love you guys. We'll see you on the next one.